It is time to share one of the hottest podcasts with more than 1.5 million listeners for the series.
Hot Pods. Hot Pods. This one is called How to Fail with Elizabeth Day. Elizabeth is also the author of the new book, One of Us. So let's take a look at her story. Elizabeth Day is turning life's missteps into must-listen moments.
When you're down, you learn, you become resilient, you become stronger, and you learn from mistakes.
In 2018, after a divorce, a milestone birthday, and a challenging fertility journey, the former journalist decided to rewrite the narrative around failure. That sparked the launch of her smash hit podcast, How to Fail with Elizabeth Day, where celebrities open up about their biggest setbacks and the lessons that follow.
Failing your first year exams at Oxford.
Yeah, how good is that? A perfect answer.
I mean, it's a quintessential failure.
She sat down with everyone from Pamela Anderson to John Bon Jovi to Kate Winslet.
Sometimes you just have to do it with a big smile on your face and look at everyone and go, no tears, it's going to be a great day. You just decide that and go.
And learned how they've turned their disappointments into their drive.
The fear of failure is what stops people from making and doing great things.
Elizabeth is a testament to the fact that we are all one failure away from our greatest accomplishments.
That's so good.
Elizabeth, we're so happy you are here.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so emotional at that. That was beautiful. Can I make that my ringtone?
Yes, you sure can. Put it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, so take us back to the beginning of the genesis of this podcast. You had gone through some hard times, as we said. Why did you think, like, oh my gosh, failure is not discussed enough?
Well, you're exactly right. My 30s were a decade of intense transition. So I got married to the wrong person. I got divorced. I tried and failed to have babies. I went through unsuccessful fertility treatment. And age 39, I was staring down the barrel of my 40s thinking, nothing is in place, the kind of life that I thought I wanted. And I felt like such a failure. And so the genesis of the podcast was really, I wanted to understand how other people coped with it. And I felt that as a society and as a culture, we focused so much on success back then in 2018.
Yeah.
And so the problem with failure is that you often feel that you're uniquely alone in it. And I wanted to connect with others and understand what we could learn from failure. And that was the starting point. And it's changed my life in so many ways.
And clearly the lives of all of your listeners. I mean, what do you think it is about failure that people have latched onto and why people love it so much, especially hearing from people who they admire?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's the key. I really want the podcast to be hopeful as well as real. And so when you see someone like Kate Winslet or Kate Hudson or Andy Cohen, and you see them day to day, these shimmering gods on the red carpet and on TV screens, you don't necessarily think about the things that went wrong in order for them to get where they are. So I hope that flipping the traditional interview narrative on its head and focusing on those moments and understanding that we can only grow through failure, through the data acquisition of failure, that's a real connecting point. And the other thing is that failure does connect us all. We might not want that to be so. We might want to avoid it. But in the end, you can't. It's part of being human. And so it's the point where you can get a shortcut to vulnerability.
Yeah, I always say that the biggest gift my parents gave my sister and me was like allowing us to fail publicly, you know, when we were really young. And it was not like fun at the time, but it allows us to be brave now. And I worry and I wonder, because you kind of seem to be a student of this, do you think that this generation of parents are allowing kids the grace to make mistakes?
What a great question. I think that the conversation around failure has become more prevalent, so I hope that that's filtering its way down. But I think as parents, I'm a step-parent, we place so much pressure on ourselves to make life perfect for our kids. We want to give them the things that we never had. We want to course correct so often. And the danger is that our kids grow up believing that perfection is the only way to be loved. And actually, I'm a big advocate of saying imperfection is what makes us most lovable. It's the flaws that show the realness and the growth. And I encourage all parents to say to their kids, it's okay to fail, as long as you try your best, as long as you prepare the most that you can. If you then still fail, that's not a definition on your character. The true test of your character is in how you respond to it.
Yeah,
You've probably had so many fascinating stories over the last 8 years or so. Is there any one that sticks out in your mind that you hold?
There are a couple of phenomenal American women. Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, we love her.
She's so amazing. And I think just speaking to her really taught me the value of strength through gentleness. She's such a gentle, kind person, but she also has this immense power. And she really inspired me in terms of how she has redefined beauty standards for herself. She was amazing. And Monica Lewinsky was incredible. So to talk to someone who I remember from the media headlines of the day, and I feel ashamed of my own responses then, and to talk to someone now who has been through so much and who was able to say to me, you can live with regret and it still be the right choice. That blew my mind.
Wait, say that again.
I know, it's so good. You can live with regret and it still be the right choice.
Yeah.
So you might feel sadness for the life that you've never lived, but it could still be the right choice for you in this lifetime. So for me, I don't have biological children. I tried and failed. I had a 12-year fertility struggle. And I am sad about that, but I'm also at peace with it, and it has taught me so much. So in a weird sort of way, I'm also grateful for the lessons.
We have to talk about your book.
Please.
Tell us about it. It's just been published, right?
Yes, it's just been published. It's called One of Us. And essentially, it's about rich people behaving badly. It's about a scholarship boy who was from the wrong side of the tracks. He goes to this rich, privileged boarding school in the UK, becomes fixated on an aristocratic boy called Ben Fitzmaurice. And when we meet them in One of Us, Ben Fitzmaurice is on course to become the next British Prime Minister, and Martin, his former best friend, is hell-bent on revenge.
Wow.
For reasons we shall discover.
That sounds so fun.
No, it sounds like I can see it on the screen, too. That was
Thank you
great.
so
Thank you.
much, Elizabeth.
Congratulations on all the things.
I know.
You're so kind. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you both for everything that you do to platform other women. It really means a lot.
This is great. We could talk to you forever.
I know, exactly.
You can listen to How to Fail wherever you get your podcasts, and to check out Elizabeth's new book, One of Us, go to today.com/books.
Yes, exactly. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.